All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Breck Live's coverage of our Breckenridge County High School Lady Tigers softball team. This is our first softball broadcast of the year. We are happy to be able to bring it to you live as the Lady Tigers take on Pleasure Ridge Park and the Lady Panthers. I'm joined tonight in the lovely weather by BCHS senior Nick Howard. Nick, what's up?
None much, just glad we finally got better weather than, our first baseball coverage. That was freezing.
Yeah, Nick and I were together for the Fighting Tigers baseball game the other night against John Hardin, and it was, what was it, like 48, windy, cloudy?
Don't remind me.
Yeah, it was horrible conditions. But as Nick says, we're here about mid-60s, sunny, slight breeze. Good weather.
Great weather. Softball, baseball alike, just both enjoy this weather.
Oh, yeah. Might get to see a little bit of the lights tonight. A little early start. 5 o'clock, the PRP team coming down, of course, from Louisville, Kentucky. So they Eastern time, start the game a little early so they don't have to be out as late.
All right, we're about to get things started
And
here at Lady
things are
Tiger
about to kick
Field.
off.
Oh, yeah.
Up first for the
Excited.
Lady Panthers, number 3, Lorelei Strange.
As they're out here now announcing a leadoff batter for PRP.
Yeah, number 3, I believe, Lorelei Strange stepping in. And if the indication of the last Lady Tigers game is any, I say the indication. If the last game is any indication, this will be a good one. Winning that one in walk-off fashion.
Who'd they walk off?
I believe it was Ohio County, Nick, I believe.
Well, that's great. First pitch right down the middle. That's a great way to start off. I think it's Kaylee Ball pitching.
Yeah, that is a good start for sure.
Like we saw Connor Willis start strong against. That one's fouled over right field line.
Top of the dugout.
As
Bop,
we
bop. And Strange now in an 0-2 hole in her first at bat. This is where a pitcher like Kaylee Ball can get a little creative.
They can throw, I don't know what kind of pitches. I think softball has that rise ball. I don't know if Kaylee's able to throw, but that could probably work here too. Just a little bit mess with the batter. Have a little room to play with.
It's the advantage of getting ahead in the count.
Oh, yeah. It's always nice to be confident up there on the mound. And
Ooh,
that one's
that's
slow.
chance to make a play on it. Oh, as almost for Skylar Henderson. That's tough. That short foul ball kind of right next to the net.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot to think about as that's coming down. But she almost made the play there.
It's close. I mean, maybe the sun got in her eyes, a little bit of wind, but I mean.
Yeah, it's both sunny and windy.
Didn't hurt no one, though. No one. One's hit right back up the middle to Kaylee, and plays made.
Well done. See, sometimes there's a little fear if there's a chance to get an out or record an out like a foul ball that's not taken. Not usually, but sometimes they can come back to get you. But right there, routine, pitcher to first base. Kaylee with the nice fielding, and Skylar comfortably brings it in.
Just great mechanics, and sometimes that's all you gotta do is just make the soft, or just the easy plays. Sometimes that's what can cost a ball game, just messing up the small easy plays.
Yep. This is number 19, Kendra Lee, coming in for PRP and the Lady Panthers, who we apologize to any PRP viewers because we wanted to get some stats for y'all, but there weren't any online. None posted, and that's all right.
It's all right.
We'll do the best we can.
We can see how they come out here as their first couple of at-bats or balls hit towards them to make a play.
Yeah. Nothing but strikes so far for Kaylee, as she again is 0-2 ahead.
Just a great way to start off the top of the first inning.
Y'all might ring them up. Strikeout number 1 for Kaylee Ball. You kind of hear the wind. We apologize on our outdoor seating. You can hear that wind whipping in. Maybe it just makes you feel like you're here. It's like you're out here with us.
Immersion.
Yeah.
Next up to the plate for the Lady
I like that, Nick,
Panthers.
the immersion of
Number 7,
Breck
Brindley
Line.
Bratcher.
Oh yeah.
number 7 coming up to the plate, Brindley Bratcher. As the Lady Tigers look to record a 3-up, 3-down start to this game. Kaylee throws her first ball.
Low outside.
I was going to say we may have to get her to change her name to Kaylee Strike
That might be more suitable.
instead of after her start so far.
That one's hit right to the second baseman.
That's Hadley Bayman, scoops that up and records the out. Routine, 1, 2, 3, 3 up and 3 down.
3 up, 3 down.
Hey,
The top of the first.
Nick, there's no better way to
Things off
start
for the Lady Tigers
defensively than that.
will be Dupin,
No, never.
Atkinson, and Dennis.
It's always nice to have a 3 up, 3 down inning. No errors, no walks, no hits. Just straight way to breeze through.
Breeze through. I see you. Little wind pun.
Oh yeah.
It's the kind of content you can expect from Nick Howard here on Breck Live.
Exactly.
You ever listen to Shania Twain? Got a little playing over the PA now. We gotta keep talking, or it's gonna pick us up and flag our video.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever heard of any Shania Twain.
Really? Any Man of Mine? That's what's playing right now. You Win My Love. Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that one's the one that starts out, and then she says, "Let's go,
Yeah.
girls."
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
you know, Shania Twain was pretty big when I was in elementary school. She was doing her thing back in the '90s, late '90s.
Late night.
Mm-hmm. While you were, not quite on the earthly surface.
I don't even think I was a thought then either, honestly.
Well, glad to be with you today.
Well, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Glad to be here.
We'll have to find some good in between innings chatter to avoid
Oh,
the
yeah.
copyright
Oh, yeah.
strike. Because we don't
Now-
want to just mute and y'all be sitting at home in
Yeah.
silence.
Maybe we could write their walk up. Do they use walk up songs for softball?
There to go. Yes, they do. I don't know this song. Kind of sounds.
do I.
Up to the plate, number 23, Abby Dupin.
Abby Dupin's stepping up to the plate. She's hitting 429 on the season. Phenomenal
That's a-
average.
Great average.
Especially nice when your leadoff batter
You'd be real trusted to get
is
on.
getting
and-
on
Oh yeah.
at that rate. She has only had 2 strikeouts and 28 at bats as well.
That's really good.
That's very solid.
How many hits does she have?
12 so far this season.
That's great. Oh, now she's in an 0-2 count here.
Yeah, PRP coming out throwing the strikes.
Let's see.
0-2 pitch.
Oh, that
that's-
one's ripped right to the right fielder, and she makes the play.
Yeah, now that was nice contact. That ball just kind of hung in the air and carried out. I thought it might drop in a kind of a bloop.
You
But-
know, if maybe she hit that a little lower, that probably would have been down for a little base hit.
Yeah. Here's Raylyn Atkinson coming up. She's hitting 222 this year. And, kind of a little shout out. The first 2 batters also played soccer this year. And we got some more down the lineup, too, that we'll see. Skylar Henderson.
That's good.
Also a Lady Tiger. And Jada Lucas, as a freshman, played. But right now it's all about softball.
Oh yeah. Sometimes when it's the sport that's in season, that's the one you got to worry about the most.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Not sometimes, but always.
Always, yeah. And the sun is so bright. Really
Chatter. See the computer.
obscuring our vision here.
See if we got anything we can use to block the sun.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Oh.
That's a 3rd strike there for PRP and the pitcher, number 7, Brindley Bratcher.
Next up to the plate, number 5, Olivia Dennis.
Oh, no. We're trying to run an iTunes update on us, Nick.
That's not good.
Unthinkable.
Man,
Okay, Olivia Dennis. She is actually the leading batting average player for the Lady Tigers. 538, Nick.
that's really good. That's on at least or a little over half the time.
Yes, getting a hit a little over half the time. She's also reached via the walk as well. And
That's
she's in
great.
there. Can almost guarantee that she's going to
Find a way on.
get on base.
This wind's blowing my papers all around. Ooh,
I know.
man.
We're hanging tough out here.
Oh, yeah.
We try not to blow away. 3-0 now.
Ooh, she's got a great eye.
Yeah, now she also is catching tonight, so I would imagine if she does reach via the walk, they might
Have a-
run for her.
Oh, yeah. Especially with 2 outs.
Strike one. Olivia electing not to swing at that. Would you ever swing at a 3-0 pitch, Nick?
If I had the green light and it was down the middle, yeah, but sometimes it's got to be your pitch. It's got to be in the zone, the one that you're most comfortable hitting. So you don't want to give up a 3-0 count. You're in an advantage count there, and the pitcher's got to work towards. The pitcher's got to work really hard that'll keep you from getting on base or walking you. So
Yeah.
I'd be it's a little selective, but I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. Plus, it depends on if the coach gives you the green light or not. 'Cause coach
So
says
that's
don't
got to come
swing.
from the coach, the green light. You can't just give it to yourself.
Well, back in baseball, the coach would give the certain players the green light to hit 3-0, but it
Okay.
all depends. It also depends on the situation, too. Because if I had a
Good
3-0
eye.
count and someone was stealing, I wouldn't swing because what if I fouled that off and they had to go back? Or
True.
Dennis advances to first.
Olivia,
Up to the
only
plate,
her
number
second
6,
walk of the season, because usually she's hitting them
Oh, yeah.
to get on base. She's going to get a courtesy runner. That is Jaden Kazee, number 1 out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And Ashlyn White, she can hit as well. She's hitting 286 on the season, but she's very impressively got 6 walks. So she is very selective about what she swings at, and it's got to be good to get her out.
It's good to know.
Yeah, so you can kind of see in her at-bats, 6 walks, 6 hits, only 1 strikeout.
6 walks. So she's got a pretty good selective eye on her, too, there.
Yeah, we'll see if Kazee on base, what she decides to do. Strike 1.
I don't know the stealing. Doesn't the ball have to cross the plate before they can steal in softball?
I think so, Nick. Or if it's like but like you say, across the plate, pass ball, they can obviously go.
Yeah.
And part of that's the distance is not
As
as
long.
great as the baseball diamond, but here too, the backstop is not as
Big
far
either.
away. So there could easily be a play off the backstop on the throw, easier than the baseball field.
At the baseball field, the ball gets past you at the backstop. They're probably safe if they're
Oh yeah, unless they're
like-
walking.
or walking or just not the fastest runner. But most of the time, they're probably safe.
2-1 now, as Ashlyn is hanging tough after that first pitch strike. 2-1. That was right at the belt high. Brings
Right
it
down
to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2 balls over the place.
Yep.
Let's see here. This is. That one's poked right up straight to the second base. I mean, well, she got that off the end of the bat. Not the strongest contact, but it's always great to go out swinging and
Yeah.
making contact and just letting it go by or striking out. It's not.
Oh
as-
yeah.
After 1 inning of play, the score is 0-0.
Let's see now
Like to thank
what
our
they're gonna
sponsors.
roll out
Look
for
on the scoreboard, our
in between
platinum
innings.
sponsors, BB-Tel, Save Right
I
Family
think I hear a little
Pharmacies,
Justin Bieber there in the
First
background.
Aid
Oh
Bank,
really?
Oh yeah.
and Brad
I do
Hollyberry
too.
Realty.
I'm not a big fan of
We'd like
Justin
to thank
Bieber
those
either. I
folks
never
who
really liked his
helping
music.
support
Really? You're not a believer?
Tigers
I'm
softball this
not a
year.
believer.
Season
Are you a believer?
2023.
I never see when he came to be famous. I was a little older,
Yeah.
so he was that
Out of your
younger
kinda-
singer. He's kind of
yeah.
not on my
Radar?
Same. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think that I think he's had a pretty diverse musical career
I think you have.
from what he
yeah.
started out, and especially his appearance has changed a lot too.
I don't pay attention to how he.
Okay, well, when he
have-
first burst onto the scene, he had that kind of, I don't know, not a bowl haircut, but his hair was kind of long and
Oh yeah, yeah.
kind of looked a little boyish. But now, I mean, now he's He just looks different. But I guess that's what happens when you get older.
Probably. Yeah.
Baby, Justin Bieber's baby, serenading us and stepping up to the plate for the Lady Panthers is number 15, Riley Beckman.
Let's see what Riley can do here for PRP.
Yeah, neither team with a hit in the first inning. We had Livia got on with the walk.
Both
hits.
both pitchers, doing pretty good for the most part,
Yeah.
and the defense doing pretty good covering up as well for any hits that are put out in the field.
Very true. Now, Nick, I see the PRP player on deck. She's not in the circle. Is that legal?
I couldn't tell you the softball. For baseball, we actually stood a little further back than where our actual circle was because it was a little close, and we didn't want to get smacked with the foul ball.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it could probably be the same thing as well.
That one's into the net that protects the fans.
Don't want any fans getting hit either,
No, yeah, no.
Never
way.
do, never do.
Last year, I don't remember who we were playing. There was a team that wore red and black, so it could have been Owensboro, could have been John Harden, could have been PRP. There was a fan in the away bleachers kicked a foul ball.
Ooh, how'd that go?
It was coming over. He saw it coming, and instead of moving, he just put his foot up and just bopped it with the bottom of his shoe.
That could have been. Imagine he didn't hit it. That would have been bad.
That could have been unfortunate.
Very.
But that's hard on the ground. Nicely
short
fielded by Raylyn Atkinson to fire it over to first. Boy, nothing better for a pitcher than seeing your defense have your back.
Oh yeah. Cause this is the few times I've pitched. There's times where I give up a hit and it has the possibility of being an out. It's a catchable fly ball or just an easy routine play. It just kind of breaks my hurts my soul there a little bit watching them, make the error. But I can't say I never made an error for a pitcher either. So
yeah,
accidents happen.
Stepping up for the Lady Panthers here is number 22, Save Strange.
She thinks she's related
to Lorelei? Maybe.
Probably.
Lorelei. One sophomore, one junior.
Ooh, that one's
That's fair.
Line down the line. That's going to be extra bases. It's down the right field line. And
they're stopping her at second. Double down the line. And that's hard. There's no way that ball could have been fielded too much.
That ball was shot right past the first base. I thought that was going to hit her for a second. It just dropped down there. Perfect placement right down the line.
Yeah. There's our first hit of the night, courtesy of Save Strange. Coming up to the plate now for the Lady Panthers, number 2, Kara Buckley, senior.
Ball's low, but Olivia keeps a great way to keep it in front of her.
Yeah, we haven't seen any pass balls yet tonight, which is almost over to the baseball field. Seems like every inning you're going to get a few.
Oh, yeah. And they're on dirt, and turf kind of bounces a little higher, but dirt can make it bounce a little wonky, so it's just
1-1.
One ball, one strike, one out.
It's true. We had our 2s, and then we got our 1. It's about all you can see on the scoreboard because you're not going to see 3s. Because 3 strikes, you're out.
3 outs, you switch
3 outs, it's time to swap. Yeah. And if you see 4s, you better wake up because you're dreaming.
Unless there's,
Ooh, inside
that
corner.
one looked like it was about to hit her in the knees, honestly.
I thought so too, Nick. It was the first pitch we've seen there, and the umpire made that inside call.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope he stays consistent. We can't have any inconsistent officiating out here. That one's fouled.
Heads up. I've always said it would be fun, like a fun little wrinkle, if the teams could play it off the net and still catch it. I could see how that could go bad, but I think it'd be neat. If you catch one off the net, it's an out and a run for your team. How about that?
Oh, yeah. There's a circus team called the Savannah Bananas. I'm sure you've heard of them, possibly.
I don't know if I have. Okay.
They're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Okay.
And they're called the Savannah Bananas. They call their sport banana ball. And if a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out for the team.
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that. That
yeah.
see, that could be. I know they wouldn't do it in high
Major
school,
league.
but maybe like for like just a fun day. Maybe we have a school softball game.
Oh, yeah.
And have rules like that. That could be fun.
That would be fun. And then the runners can steal first. The batter can steal first at any given moment. So if the pitch is bad, they can drop the bat and run to first.
Really?
Oh yeah. And there's no walking. So if you get walked, you have to dead sprint down the first baseline or you're out.
Yeah. Now as
That one's popped up.
straight up.
Third
Ashlyn White.
baseman- Oh, she
Oh.
fumbles it. That's a ball that you've got to catch. I mean, it's right under it. It's in your glove. I mean, it popped out, but
Yeah. I think that's a hard one, Nick. That straight up in the
oh
infield.
yeah, because you had to call it
It just
off.
hangs there for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, yeah.
But the runner didn't advance. Obviously, who would run on that ball going up?
I would. Not really. Not really.
If they caught it, you'd be probably hearing it from the dugout.
Oh yeah.
But as PRP sends batter into the box here, number 10. There with the runners on first and second. There are first, second, or third. You could play the ball. That is fouled off.
At the plate for
Way
the
back.
Panthers, number 10.
Yeah,
Lana
so it's
Brown.
force out first, second, or third, so we can see if maybe we can get a little turn
Runners
2
on
here
first
and
and
get us out of the inning, or
Yep. Lena Brown is number 10 for PRP.
this is
1-1.
1. Ball's a little outside.
I know that judging the results of PRP, they've had some big wins. They've had some big defeats. Our team, we had the one kind of heavy defeat against Owensboro Catholic, but then it's been a lot of one-run losses, as well as some close victories too. We had a big win over in Bardstown against Thomas Nelson.
That's good. Is Thomas Nelson pretty good for softball?
I'm not too sure about the history of their program, but we happened to have a good night that night.
Well, that's good. It's really good.
2-2 now. So this one could be an even match, and like you say, maybe the team that executes the little things can see
yeah.
it done.
Sometimes the small mistakes, those little outs, a small error. That's a great strike there. But small errors, they can
strike.
tally up to just a few, and then a few can turn to a lot, and a lot can turn to a loss, and
As number
no one wants a
16,
loss.
Haley Renner comes to the plate.
Number 16, Haley Rennert.
Number 16, Haley Rennert, is number 12 on the KHSAA roster.
We're having a
But,
little John Harden action with some of the players, and they had numbers posted.
yeah, that's part of the coaching that you have to do.
Oh yeah.
You have to keep your roster up to date. That's on the ground.
The first, that's going to be an out at first there.
Yeah.
Looks like this is going to finally. Let's get her out of the jam here and in the inning. Or
Now, I don't exactly hold her
Lady Tigers
responsible,
make it out of the top of the
but
inning with
when that ball went down the first base line on Skylar Henderson, she was telling her teammates, "My bad." I don't really think it was her fault, but it was nice to see her there, able to scoop that up and in the inning, no harm done.
Cheeseburgers,
uh,
candy and Coke.
now I'm not too sure how many innings does softball play. They play
7.
7 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Same rules for runs. If it's the discrepancy, although the first 1.5 innings here are showing us that we might be in for a close one.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Maybe even some extra innings here.
could
something
be.
like
They had
this.
it. They had that on the Ohio County game Tuesday,
Oh yeah.
and Bratcher out there on the mound is having a good start.
Oh yeah. So are you? Do you have any big spring break plans for you, Mr. Garrett? As today is the last day of school till spring break.
Excuse me, Nick. You said spring break, and I yawned.
Are you excited for school to come back up, or?
Yeah, I mean, I love my job,
I'm
and
sure.
it's gonna be nice to get a little break.
Oh yeah.
But as far as plans, staff, teachers, and staff, we got to work tomorrow, so
Oh yeah.
I'll have that.
Is tomorrow like a training day, or?
District-wide, district-wide
yeah.
training day, and so we got various things we do. I'll probably be, meetings and whatnot. But after that's over, and that won't be too bad. But after that's over, it's just probably relax a bit. It's busy, as you know, because you're in it too. The
Oh, yeah.
school life is a busy one. And
Very
then
much so.
these extracurriculars, we have a good time, but it'd be nice to take a little break.
Oh yeah.
Skylar Henderson coming up. She's hitting 375 on the season. She has really come alive from the plate in the last week and a half. She may not have really felt like she had the best start to the season,
Oh, yeah.
but now she's coming alive.
Well, sometimes after a few games in, you just get real comfortable back into the scene after a long off season, and that ball is low and a little outside. It's gonna
Yeah.
hit the dirt before the plate.
Said earlier, Skylar, a key part of our BCHS soccer program.
I think she plays football as well, doesn't she?
She does, yeah. She kicks on the football team.
That's good. That's going to be.
Oh, what a
great
catch.
catch by the second baseman.
Yeah, that was hit on an absolute rope,
Oh
but
yeah.
Save Strange out there caught it. That's just one where you kind of tip the cap and say,
Oh yeah. Take some great athleticism out there to catch that ball.
Tigers, number 20, Kaylee Ball.
Kaylee Ball stepping up. She usually does a lot of pitching, so she doesn't always hit, but she's got a hit this season.
That's good.
Fouled that one back, Nick, straight at you. You were looking at your paper.
Met-
I wonder if you would have jumped, because that ball fouled like right in your face.
We got a net. I think I'd be fine.
Okay.
I probably
I
would
would've
have jumped, though, to be
jumped. I
honest.
would've
I probably would as well. I won't lie. That ball's high. That's one of the pass balls we're talking about we haven't seen all game, but luckily there's not a runner on her. They'd probably been trying to advance on that one.
Yep. 21 to Kaylee Ball. Hadley Bayman on deck. Oh, that hit her off
Ooh.
the ground.
Those the ones kind of hurt sometimes.
Yeah,
I
right around
won't
those
lie.
ankles.
Oh, yeah.
And it can be a tender spot.
Especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And usually catch it off the end of the bat, so that just makes everything a little 10 times worse when it's cold and your hand is just stinging.
Kind of jars you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, that could have been a third strike drop rule, but she decided to walk
It's
back to
okay.
the dugout. That's fine though.
now coming up, Hadley Bayman.
Next up to the plate for the Lady Tigers, number 30, Hadley Bayman.
Hadley is a member of my Tiger Time,
That's
as is Kaylee. Had back-to-back Tiger Timers.
You have tons of kids on the softball team in your class or playing soccer as well.
Well, that's kind of the way it is when you work in a school. You,
Oh,
you
yeah.
develop connections and you know people, and you can say, hey, I have them. Like
Oh, yeah.
you. I can say I had you
Oh yeah.
in broadcasting. Not in English, but broadcasting.
I don't think I had. I had Miss Marr my junior year. You
Did
teach
you?
juniors, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly juniors. The occasional sophomore gets in those classes.
Yeah.
1-1 now to Hadley.
Ball's inside there. 2-1 here.
And in the last inning, we had a a 2-out walk.
Maybe we'll see that happen again.
Yeah.
This game's going by pretty fast. We're already here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah. 2 strikes now.
That one kind of looked like it was a little high, but
Yeah, a little high and on the outside, but who?
we're not the umpires. We're not in the blue. Oh, that one's roped down the right field, and
she
the
dropped
left
it.
dropped it.
Hadley's
That's
turning
gonna
it
get past her.
2.
She's gonna go for 2.
He's waving her
going
to
for 3.
3. And Hadley's going to be standing up on third base.
Nothing like a standing triple to start off your at bat for the game.
Oh yeah. That's exciting.
Play for the Lady Tigers, number 21, Delaney Harnett.
And now Delaney Harnett has a chance to drive in the first run of the game. Delaney stepping in, hitting .214 on the season.
Not
But she does have one of the most important stats in this time. Got some RBI.
Oh yeah. Sometimes even if you aren't getting on base, a little hit in the infield just for an RBI,
Yeah. This time she got a reach though with 2 outs. It's now or never.
But this is a prime moment to show that she's good for these. So maybe even then she can get a hit and an RBI. That ball's low. Great block by the catcher there.
Yeah. Maybe saved a play at the plate.
Oh yeah.
And I guess that walk-up song playing after the
They
second
did that
pitch.
for Hadley too.
Yeah. Maybe they were getting it ready.
Yeah.
Big moment here in the bottom of second.
Well, that's gonna be a little early there. Early swing. 1-2 count.
1 and 2. Time's going to tell. Here comes the pitch.
Oh, she's
Contact.
gonna foul that off there to stay
Contact.
alive. That's,
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you need, just wear the pitcher down a little bit, because sometimes the pitchers get a little tired, and
Yeah.
they can let one slip and it'll be right down the middle for you to hit.
And Strange, I'm sorry, that's not Strange on the mound for PRP. That is Bratcher. She is throwing pretty hard.
Oh yeah. Now, that's one thing. In softball, the mound's a little bit closer to the plate, so you have a little less time to react on some of
Yeah.
these balls. So some of these pitches.
Hadley on third, 2-2. Pitch coming in.
Oh, she's gonna swing and it's gonna.
That's going to end the inning.
Oh yeah.
I think we are poised to have
Score still
a close
0-0
game.
as we go into the
Yeah,
top of
for
the
what it looks
third.
like, unless one of these teams kind of just kicks it in and.
Yeah, sometimes from a batting standpoint, you got to see the pitcher in your first at-bat. So the
Yeah.
pitcher has the advantage usually in at-bat 1. But once you see, then it kind of shifts to where the hitter can kind of work
They're
it, work
used
the
to the
advantage.
speeds, and
Yeah,
there's nothing like getting ready to go up to bat. You're the next one on deck, and they do a little pitcher change after you've already gotten used to that pitch.
yeah,
shape.
yeah. That can be frustrating.
Oh yeah. And speaking of spring break, last between innings, so you don't plan on doing anything fun going out, or?
Oh, I'll have fun, no doubt. I'll have fun sitting at the house.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Grading papers.
No, I don't have anything to grade. I have a set of quizzes that were taken yesterday, but I'm not going to touch those because I don't necessarily have to, Nick.
Exactly.
I'll
This
be
is your
doing
break
those
and you earned it
Monday.
too.
Yeah, April 10th. That's when I grade those.
I'll be going to Topgolf next Wednesday.
Top Golf. Now, what are you going to do at Top Golf?
I think I'm just going to try to hit the ball because I'm not no good at golf. So let's just see if I can even make contact with the ball.
Yeah?
My plan is to not accidentally let go of the driver and swing it out into the
Do you
hitting
do that a
zone.
lot?
I've
Do
only
that
done it
often?
once.
Okay.
So, but in my defense, it was raining and the club was wet.
Golfing in the rain. That's a bold move.
It wasn't lightning or thundering, so I thought I was in the clear, but the tree I almost hit wasn't.
Where was that?
Up to the plate
My
for the
grandfather's
Lady
backyard. I was just kind of
Panthers,
hitting them into
number
the
8,
Okay.
field nearby.
Cool. Here's Kylie Barker. She is a freshman for the Lady Panthers, getting a little hitting advice last minute from the third base coach.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that's the head coach as well out there on third base.
Typically, I think your third base coach would either be your head coach or your head base coach if you have multiple coaching staff.
Yeah,
So 1-0 count.
1-0.
Comes a pitch. Ooh, and she fouls that one off. Looks like she swung a little late and caught that on the handle as she was bringing the bat around.
Yeah.
1-1.
Olivia Dennis behind the plate, solid, keeping the ball. We've already seen many times, keeping it in front of her.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't seen that come into play with runners yet for either team, really. But sometimes that decides games, having a
Oh,
great
yeah.
catcher.
Oh, yeah. And that one's going to be hit right to pop to second base, and it
Yeah.
looks like Hadley's going to make the catch.
Hadley she knew what she was doing. A little casual there, just a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bow,
Make
reach
it look
up,
easy.
little one hand, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
one hand catch.
Your leadoff,
And-
number 3, Lorelei Strange.
We're back off to the top of the lineup for the Lady Panthers here. And as you're saying, a great catcher can decide a game, but also with runners on base, that can cause some stress for the catcher and other players, too. So you have to keep calm and
Yeah,
try not to rush anything, because if you rush, usually you'll.
you can't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
As Hadley snags that one. This is Strange, Lorelei Strange, back up
It's gonna be
for
a
her
little
first
outside. You know, that
bat
one,
of this inning.
he's the umpire here. I mean, that one looked like one of the same pitch earlier we saw as a strike. So.
Well, Nick, he might be able to hear us from here. He's not that
Oh,
far
yeah.
away. Doing a fine job.
Oh yeah, that one's a strike call.
There we go. Sound carries, you
Oh,
know.
Yeah. I have a joke to tell you after the game, so I don't
Oh boy.
upset the umpire.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Is it a
well-
referee joke, like a or a?
Oh, right, yeah, it's a
Did you see him look
referee
at you? I don't know if he.
joke. I don't know. If he looked-
Oh,
that one's a shot. Right
hard
down the line.
hit.
Great play by the third baseman. on his
Ashlyn
stand.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard, right at her.
Nice play.
She
yeah.
scoops
Ashlyn
it up.
White for out number 2.
And Skylar Henderson does the other
Next up
part
to
of
the
that,
plate, number
catching
19,
it.
Oh, yeah.
Kendra Lee.
Kendra Lee back up. 8th grader, according to the roster.
Oh yeah.
What were you doing in 8th grade? How was your 8th grade year?
I played freshman baseball.
Oh, cool.
And that's all I can really recall my 8th grade year. It was a couple years ago, you know.
Yeah, about to graduate now.
Oh,
Strike
yeah.
one.
And it is, but at the same time, it feels like middle school was just like 2 weeks ago almost. It
Does
kind
it?
of all went by fast.
Oh, well, if you feel that way now, you just wait.
I don't know if I want to
It's going
feel
to,
that. Yeah.
that's how it works.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's going to show bunt, 2 outs. Looks to maybe catch the Lady Tigers back in the infield.
Oh yeah.
It's Kendra Lee, but bunts that one foul, and I don't know if we'll see a bunt with 2 strikes and
Yeah.
2 outs.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's the same as baseball. If you foul a ball off on a bunt with 2 strikes, that's a strike itself.
Yeah.
So, is it the same for softball?
Mm-hmm.
So then, yeah. I
That
don't-
would be a bold attempt. Oh, and no, she's just kind of,
yeah.
it's on the ground.
Kinda soft roll down to third, and she's gonna take off, and
Well played by Ashlyn White.
you know, and that could also have been, you know, like a fake bunt. You show a bunt, and then
No
you
run
catch the
scored
runners
in
off
the
guard.
I know what that's called, Butcher
Butcher
Boy.
Boy, oh,
I learned
yeah.
that on the couple of seasons ago
For
on
the
Breck Live.
Oh, yeah.
Tigers this inning will be Lucas Dupin and
The
Atkinson.
Mr. Mike Harned
Yeah.
shared that with me, taught me that term, and now I always look for that.
Yeah.
It's dangerous from what I gather, because if you
can
show
be.
bunt and you come in and then the batter pulls it back and hits it, maybe that's why they call it the butcher.
Yeah, but
Butcher
you don't
Boy.
really want to butcher the third baseman or anyone in the infield.
Right. You want to be a good sport.
Oh yeah,
as
you want
much
to
as
keep all
possible.
9 players alive by the end of the game.
That is the minimum goal.
It's the minimum requirement. Everyone walks off the field safe and gets to go home.
Yeah,
Happy
because we
or
are just
sad.
playing a game after
yeah.
all. Sometimes, Nick, we haven't seen this from anybody here, so I don't have anybody in mind. But sometimes I think people can lose sight of the fact that it is just a game.
Oh yeah.
Like and these are all high school students.
Oh yeah. Leave the yelling for the coaches if it's at the umpire.
And one of my favorite things to think about, and I've said this a lot, so apologies to those longtime Breck Live viewers, but I love watching high school sports because every one of these people out here was in school this morning.
Oh yeah.
You know, this is something that these are not professionals. They have lives, they have friends, they have schedules, and now they're just playing a game. And so it's nice when the game can be enjoyable.
Well, I'm sure professionals have friends and
Yeah.
schedules and lives as well, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But they're not getting paid to do it here, so
True. No NILs.
no. They're
No.
sitting there, 4 or 5 hours ago. They're sitting there in class doing their work. So.
Yep.
So we have first bunt foul.
Jada Lucas steps up, hitting in the number 9 spot. So Abby Dupin on deck.
Sometimes your 9th can be your second leadoff though, or well, I guess maybe third because 6 would be your second leadoff. But
Well, yeah, I think if
Yeah.
your number 9 batter gets on base to start an inning, that's a big. She's gonna lay down a bunt.
Oh, this one
He says it
Wow.
hits the bat. It hits the bat after she
dropped it.
laid down the bunt, but contact with the bat prevents that from staying active. I guess. I guess
Yeah.
that kills the ball.
Yeah.
0-2 now after 2 bunt attempts. Will she swing? Yes, is my guess.
Hopefully. That one's going to be high outside. 1-2.
Yep, Bratcher still throwing fairly hard.
Yeah. Maybe she has. Think she has the energy to pitch a full game?
I don't know. Softball's got different rules than baseball and pitch count and who can pitch and whatnot.
I never played softball, so I have no how those.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see. I think you can just pitch whoever, whenever you want to.
Really?
Yeah, because Ashland, for example, has pitched in every game this season for us, whether it's starting or in relief. And that's
she's
called
watching
strike
that
3.
Right down the middle. That's just something. It happens, but something you still probably shouldn't do. Is
You try not to, but Ashland's pitched 35.2 innings to coming into this one of our 46. She's thrown 573 pitches this season.
That can't be good for someone's arm, though. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe it's a little different with the motion.
Mechanics.
Yeah.
You're not doing as much, I guess, whipping down, but.
Abby Dupin up.
She's going to rip that one into the right.
And
right
she
short.
flies out again to right field for the second at-bat
She
running.
tracks that one really well.
Yeah, Abby, with that strong bat, just fly it out second time to right field.
A little windy out here. Kind of wish I got my hoodie out of my car before I came down here.
I'm now feeling pretty good in my long sleeves and long pants.
I'm in a t-shirt and shorts.
The sun's leaving us.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Raylyn Atkinson coming up. She struck out in her first at-bat, but looking for a moment of redemption.
Well, one of the late walk-up song. I don't know what that's on about.
Hmm. 1-0.
Great way to.
2 outs.
One's high
Whoa.
again. 2-0.
I get a little nervous, Nick, with our cords behind us.
Yeah.
If somebody hooks that.
Everything's going down.
That would be a fun thing to see on Breck Live with the camera just plummeting to the earth and shattering the lens. And then we'd be out of commission for a little while.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I'm sure these cameras are expensive to replace, aren't they?
Well, I don't want to talk finances on the air, but yes would be the
Yes.
answer
Oh, yeah.
to that question.
I've seen videos, cameras falling downstairs and they just stop.
That's a 4-pitch walk. And Raylyn gets on first.
Yeah.
She actually, that's her 8th walk this season, most for the Lady Tigers. So very disciplined.
Oh, yeah. That's what you need to be as a batter. You can't just kind of swing and chase everything. You have to be smart and know what's coming.
Right. Now Olivia's up, of course, hitting .538. So this is perfect situation for the Lady Tigers.
Oh, and she's going to swing first pitch.
Lady Tigers, number 5.
She walked in her first at-bat.
Runner on first. 2 out.
See how she does this at back. Hopefully, as long as she puts it in play.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe get at least advance runner to second or third, put him in scoring position. Good eye. She watches that low.
Yeah, the odds are favorable for a positive outcome with her batting average and low strikeout rate.
She's going to nail this one
That's
up the
up the
middle, and that's
middle.
going to be down for a base hit. Shortstop makes a great dive, but just unfortunately can't get there.
Yeah, laid out for it. That's the first hit of the night for the Lady Tigers.
Up to the plate. Number 6,
Good.
Ashlyn White.
Ashlyn White, she flew out to second
We're
in
gonna
her
see
last
another-
at-bat.
Let's see Jane Kazee going to run for Olivia.
Okay, yep, she did that last at-bat.
I'd imagine you'd probably see that all game.
Tigers, Jaden Kazee.
Ashlyn White step up, runs on first, second, and first. She's going to watch that. Strike 1.
Similar position to the Lady Panthers. Runners on first and second with 2 outs as they were in the top of the 3rd.
All I want to see here is just a great hit, score maybe 1 or 2.
That's on the ground,
That's
foul.
foul ball.
0-2 quick. That's a quick 0-2 hole. Runners on base, leaving runners stranded is a good way to wind up on the wrong side of the win column. Both teams would want to avoid that. PRP did it in the top of the third. Breckenridge County trying not to here. Oh, that's past us.
I jumped a little bit on that one.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's just something we hopefully can probably punish PRP for, is leaving runners stranded. We can take a little lead above the rest. But
it's one of the things about a sport. Somebody's got to take the lead at some point in most sports, and once you do, you don't want to give it up.
no. Except for golf. I don't think you can take the lead in the score for golf.
Oh, that's a well-hit
ripped
ball.
Ripped right down the left center gap, and that's going to score 2. As she's going to be in for a double, it looks like.
2-run double for Ashlyn White.
Very nice.
Up to the plate, number 12, Skylar Henderson.
And Skylar's bat's been pretty hot lately. This is a chance maybe for a big inning. Remember, she last time hit one that was a blast, but that second baseman for PRP caught it.
Oh, yeah. Now hitting the outfield could probably score another runner here. And that one's going to be a little inside as she's going to turn, but that's just barely going to miss her. You know, if I remember correctly, during the state tournament, it was Braxton Carmen. He got in trouble for leaning into pitches.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you could do that sneakily, I mean, heck, that works. But I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to take a ball off the elbow for a. I think he told me he kind of leaned in and got his elbow in and just let it.
Shout out to the 2019 BCHS baseball team there, Nick.
I think that's the furthest our school's ever made it that far into the state tournament for baseball. Oh, that one's gonna be.
It's the first strike of the at bat.
2-1. You know, you still got the head, so maybe just all you gotta do is just kind of shake that off, just be smart, and you still got the advantage. You're still ahead in the count as a batter, and that's what you want to be. You don't want to let the pitcher intimidate you.
Never.
Never.
Oh.
That one looks like it's gonna be a dead ball.
Yep. She takes that pitch. She's hit by a pitch for the third time this season. She leads the team in being hit by pitches.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Kaylee Ball back up. She struck out in her first at bat.
Looks like they're going for a mound visit. Now, I'm not sure, but in softball, are you allotted one mound visit like baseball, or?
I'm not sure about that, but I do know that we do not have info on who pitches for them. So if a team like ours, we've only had 2 pitchers all season, Kaylee and Ashlyn. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. So if they don't have a lot, this could just be trying to settle the moment, calm down the situation. If they have a nice rotation of pitching, they might change, but it's not going to be yet. That was just a kind of, all right, I don't know what they say. Something to the tune of calm down, we'll get out of this inning.
Oh, yeah. You know.
Sorry, Nick.
Who knows? They may have a whole, just people on the bench just sitting line up, just a whole pitching staff, just like that POs. You never know. PRP's a fairly big school, aren't they? So.
Yeah, they are.
I've seen some teams they have just straight pitchers only, and that ball's gonna be passed by for
Runners advance.
Yep, just over 1,500 students, Nick. 1,500 students at PRP.
Breckenridge County has what appears to be 923.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger than we are.
Bigger.
You're one of those,
Oh, yeah, well, I know. I'm just a little statistic.
Oh, it's hard on the ground.
It's gonna be filled.
It's low. Oh, it just dropped. 1 run scores and 2 now. Kaylee's going to second.
No one's at it. Oh, yeah, there was a second baseman. The umpire was blocking it, but.
2-run score for the Lady Tigers here in the bottom of the third.
Great little 2-out rally here for Breckenridge County. Put us up 4-0 to keep the energy moving.
Oh, and I apologize. I didn't put the runs on the scoreboard for Ashlyn's RBI double.
Huh.
Ava Arms.
Hey, go with this pitch here.
Hadley Bayman, she, of course, reached third base in her last at-bat with that shot to right field. So if she repeats that here, she's going to drive in another run.
Oh, yeah.
So
We've had it all the way around this inning, then, haven't we? Or back to
yeah, almost.
just about, yeah.
Oh, that's a shot to the gap.
That's going to drop. That could possibly allow for a double for another extra bases hit, and another run scored. So now Breckenridge is up 5-0.
Two-out rally continues for the Lady Tigers as we now have 5 points on the board. Up to the plate, number 21.
5 runs. Hadley now with a double.
She's 2 for 2 with a triple and a double.
Yeah,
That's
double
a
and
great
triple.
way to.
Excellent. We were hoping she'd hit it to the gap, and she did. Now Delaney Harnan back up. She did strike out in her first at-bat.
She's down 0-1. That countless. Maybe another. And Delaney, you said she was great with her RBIs, right?
Oh, she's got an RBI this season. Yep.
Okay. So maybe she could get another one here on the stat sheet.
Yep. 0-2, but nonetheless, already on a 5-run inning,
Oh, yeah.
the Lady Tigers.
It's going to be low. And
Oh, Hadley's going.
she's
You're
looking
gonna
for the
steal
loss,
it.
and Hadley's safe in at third.
She's on third now. A little bit closer. Delaney, big moment here. That's on the
Down
ground.
to third. She's going to throw that home and first, and
And that's going to do it for that half inning. But the
After 3 innings played,
damage
the Lady
done
Tigers
from
now
a
Oh,
Lady
yeah.
Tigers
5
standpoint.
runs to 0.
it's a great way to keep some momentum and energy going, and
Again,
hopefully
I'd like to
keep,
direct your attention to the scoreboard and our platinum sponsor,
keep maybe PRP, get them a little down and out here, and hopefully keep us on top and just being the dominant team.
Yeah, they're going to need to definitely recover after that because we mentioned it. You know, you see a pitcher once, but the second time, those bats are going to be a little more hot. Now, what's kind of scary for PRP, or I think what could scare them is Abby Dupin has yet to get on base, but she's got a hot bat and she's had 2 flyouts. And if she starts getting on, but because she did fly out in that inning, then we had, of course, Raylyn walk. Sorry, my brain
You're
just
fine.
froze
Well,
for a second.
with 2 flyouts, and they're both pretty far out there to the right field, I mean, that's going to show that she can hit the ball and that they should be ready for anything. And that I'm sure a base hit's bound to happen for her.
Yeah, and this is with a lead. There is a natural feeling. If you got to fight it, but it's a natural feeling to want to kind of relax. Like, all right, we did it. We got the lead, but
that's what also gets some teams too when they're up and they get ahead and they're kind of relaxed and they shouldn't
Yeah.
be. And
there's a saying in soccer, Nick. I'll share it with you. You're most vulnerable right after you score a goal to give one up.
really,
Mm-hmm.
Starting things off.
imagine. But scoring a goal takes a lot of talent for soccer. So
Well, I guess, but it's kind of like once you score, everybody's excited,
Oh,
might,
yeah.
might relax a little bit mentally and lose a little focus. Then it's too late. It's Bratcher
you can't lose focus.
back up at the plate. Do do do. Sorry,
You're
little
fine.
song stuck in my head. As the lights are on now, you probably can't tell on your screen, but they are
Get
on.
ready.
Oh, what a
Snag.
backhand!
What a backhand by Ashton White there.
That was impressive.
Oh, yeah.
And also impressive, Skylar Henderson had to kind of move a little bit to get it,
Oh, yeah.
managed to secure the ball. That was a little backhand on the ground. Sly.
Well, that backhand. That's
Yeah.
one thing I was never really the greatest at was backhanding a ball. Well,
Yeah.
backhand are hard, but the soft ones are the ones that get me for some reason.
Yeah, Ashlyn made that look easy.
That's why they're out there.
Yep. Ooh.
Well, that one was a strike a little while ago earlier, but don't want the umpire to hear.
Don't let him hear you.
Oh, no.
But even if he did, he wouldn't change the way he calls it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got too much integrity.
Oh yeah. I don't want to get ejected either.
Yeah, hey, don't do that to me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got thrown out.
Breaking news.
I think I just follow you.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the
Ooh.
line, folks. That one's a nice little rip down to right center. That's gonna be down. Looks like she's probably gonna get a triple off of it. Maybe even.
She's going 3. The throw would have been tough, so that's going to be a triple.
Oh yeah. Get a little inch. Maybe PRP is gonna kind of follow off of Breckinridge County's hitting here.
Yeah, Riley Beckman with the triple, 1 out, and the Lady Panthers have the same advantage that the Lady Tigers do when you see a pitcher again.
Oh yeah.
Up to the plate, number 22, Save Strange.
Save Strange coming up, made some
Great plays at second base.
great
I think
plays.
that's what she's playing.
Yep, second base, really breaking the hearts of some of the Lady Tigers.
Oh yeah. Some catches that, not caught, could easily be a base hit. That's gonna be a
That's
slow
on the
roll to
ground.
first, and she's just gonna tag her. That's an out at 1, and
Oh.
close throw for home, but she's safe. and-
Got the out at first. And that's a tough play.
Oh yeah.
But
That's great base running by the runner at third, though.
Yeah,
Two
very heads up.
Coming up to the plate, number 2, Kara Buckley.
That is a first run for the Lady Panthers, so they're going to need to find 4 now, but they were going to need to find at least 5 somewhere, and now they've managed to start that. But nobody on now, 2 outs.
They need 5 to take the lead
Take
here.
the lead now. The sun goes down, and that is a
Popped up, run back, second base, run back.
Oh!
Great catch by Hadley Bowman, or Bayman.
Yeah, that range, because that's a hard one, that little over the head,
Oh, yeah,
you
run
have to
back
track
and
it.
and then turn around. And usually you track it fine, but you turn around, you just kind of pops out of your glove.
Lead
Yeah.
things off for Breck County will be Jada Lucas.
A solid
Kathy
game
Dupin, and Raylan
to this
Atkinson.
point from the Breckinridge County second baseman. 2 hits, double and triple. She's got the RBI
Great play at second base.
and made some great plays at second.
Taking some real, initiative is one of BCHS's 3 seniors on the team this year.
Yep.
Taking.
I mean, you've got Abby Dupin, Kaylee Ball, and Hadley Bayman. Also, Raylan Atkinson is doing the early grad.
Is she?
So, yeah, I believe so. So,
I didn't want to miss out on my senior year, honestly.
well, it's everybody's individual choice.
Oh yeah.
And it's what's been your favorite year of high school?
Senior year, easily senior year.
Good. Well, good. I'm glad you had a good one.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not over yet, but I'm having a pretty good one. I mean, I got about another 2 months.
Don't
About a
get
month.
too carried away, Nick. Got about a month and a half, I'd say.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Because okay, well, we got spring break first of all, so that's you're not
Gonna
gonna
be
be
the
here
end
for
of March.
that. And then when we come back, I think we've got 6 weeks, so like 30 days or something like that
Wow.
of school. Yeah. Almost it.
Making me sad here.
I know. It's part of life. It's a good part of life.
Yeah. You don't want it to end, but at the same time you do.
Yeah. I mean, it's the end of a phase,
Oh yeah.
and you go on to the next one. And there's good stuff out there.
I'm sure.
I'm sure too. I know it.
Well, yeah. And I got college, and then after that, we'll see what leads after college, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to study? Let me ask you. Oh, don't you get asked that question a lot? What are you going to major in?
Criminal justice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got any thoughts for a career? Or are you just going to see what happens?
DEA.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to be a member of the DEA, a
Oh,
federal
yeah.
agent. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Start things off for the Lady Tigers, number 24, Jada.
Jada Lucas coming up in her first at bat. she did have a strikeout, but I think she was bumping the Outcast right there, Nick.
Yeah. I like me a little Outcast.
Okay.
Oh,
that's
a high fly ball. Oh,
and as it's
by the
caught.
second baseman.
That's Save Strange out there ruining Breckenridge County's day at second base.
You got to tip your hat to her though. She made a great catch over there earlier. Hard
Yeah.
hit. Oh yeah.
Number 23, Abby Dupin.
But I do like me a little bit of Outkast. One of my favorite songs has got to be Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Outkast? What's your favorite Outkast song? Dead ball. There.
Oh.
Ooh.
Abby's down the line getting hit by a pitch in her.
Runner on
Um.
first for number 11, Raylan Atkinson.
Honestly, I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm gonna need to get back
Alright.
to you because I do enjoy. I like the song "The Way You Move." I don't know if you know that one.
I've never heard that one.
That's not Andre 3000. That's. Oh, there goes Abby.
She's up easy.
She's up. Yep, with the steal. Excuse me. My nose itched and I accidentally hit my mic.
Ooh.
Dupin with the steal.
With that sun dropping and the wind blowing, it's getting kind of chilly out here. And
Nick, you doing okay?
I'm doing just fine. I'll live. It's not no worse than the last game. It's actually a lot better than the last game we played. And ball's gonna be high and
Yeah. One. One out. Abby on second.
And that's going to be up the middle for another base hit. That's going to score another one as
Base hit for
Abby
Raylan
Dupin's coming
Atkinson,
around to score. And
That is an RBI single for the
going up to the
BCHS
plate, number
junior.
5, Olivia Dennis.
speaking of prom, Mr. Garrett, you talking about it earlier. Did you have any plans to chaperone this year's prom?
You know, I don't know. I may be on the cleanup detail for that.
Oh, I bet the cleanup's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I might go. We'll
I
see.
don't know. I don't think I'm going.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have any plans on. I don't have anyone to go with, so I think I'm gonna kind of just sit at home and, just relax and just enjoy the night.
Oh.
Yeah. Phone fell out of my pocket and kind of just shattered the screen protector there on the bottom corner. It's fine. Oh, a little pickoff move there. I think that's the first I've ever seen, and that ball's gonna get over the first baseman. The right fielder
She just
not being
gets
able
up
to
and
protect.
goes.
Oh yeah.
Raylan.
And that's the thing is the right fielder, you just kind of gotta be on your toes because those pickoff moves, you've got to be there to back them up. And I've been guilty of that a few times, not backing
Steal
up
for
at
Atkinson.
third or first when I'm playing left or right.
Yep. Now, with Olivia up there, she singled in her last at bat.
Looking to. That's gonna be a swing and a miss there. 2-1 count with one out. Yeah. Softball's got a great little view over in the outfield as well, over the fields behind it. And the ball's
Nick,
popped
heads up.
Oh.
Oh, almost
Great effort by the
caught.
catcher.
Yeah, great effort by Buckley.
That's one thing that's got to be hard for a catcher too, is being able to get up there and look up. Sometimes even just throwing that helmet off of catching you when you do, or just tracking it. Honestly, running back with that gear on you, it's just a lot harder on you.
Yeah, we actually felt like we could have made a play on that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
just
kind of right
Climb
near us.
the 20-foot net.
Oh, I'd say that's at least 50. That thing's tall.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Third strike drop, and they're gonna make the out at third. And
Raylan does go to third base.
that's gonna make that at third. I'm gonna make that at first for the second out. My mind kind of boggled there a little bit.
Runner on third for
0-2.
number 6.
Or two out.
Ashlyn White.
Ashlyn White coming up to bat. She had a 2 RBI double in her last plate appearance. Any hit here is going to score Ray Lynn from third.
That's something we're looking to do here is just kind of extend our lead. As we got a 5-run lead.
Yeah, got it back to 5.
Great reflexes, Mr. Garrett.
I got lucky, Nick. I got lucky.
I'm gonna hold that again. I forgot that was sitting there for a second.
We might have to chase some paper.
That would have been fun. Oh, that one we broke right up the middle. Center fielder gonna make a
Oh.
nice little catch there to end the inning.
Yeah, straight at her.
That's sometimes just a little heartbreaking, making solid contact, thinking that's gonna go down for a hit, and they
Yeah.
just there to make the
Team
catch.
scored a run in this inning.
Yeah. Well, you asked me about my
The score
favorite
stands 6-1.
Outcast.
Lady
I do
Tigers
like
lead
the
as
way
we
you
go into the
move,
fifth.
which is off.
Don't forget, our
That's off a
concession
double
stand is
album,
open.
Speaker Box and The Love Below. I think it was 03. Don't quote me on that. Let me know in the chat. But I think it's 2003. Probably the two guys in Outcast. You had Big Boy and Andre 3000. And The Way You Move was a Big Boy song. But the probably the most well-known song off of that double album is Hey Ya. You know that one?
Yeah, that's the other one I was thinking
Yeah.
about. Like, hey y'all, and
That's
Simon
off.
Jackson.
That's off The Love Below. And then another popular song off of The Love Below part of that album, Roses. You know that one? Don't sing that on the air.
I
But
didn't have any plans on doing
anyway, but yeah, I like the way you move. I like the way you move. Nah, nah, nah. That's catchy. It's catchy to
Sure
me.
is.
So I don't know. I'm not really too well versed in everything that, like a lot of the earlier albums of Outkast. I don't know as much, but anyway. And now in the top 5th, 5 runs, the difference between home and away. Lady Panthers got to drive back to Louisville. You know they'd like to make it after having a comeback,
Oh yeah.
but they're going to need to
Get a good
figure
run
out
here.
Kaylee Ball, who's having a
First
nice
off for the Lady
night
Panthers,
on the
Lady
mound, looking
Oh,
for her
yeah.
first win of the season.
Yeah. And the
Again-
first win always feels great too.
Yeah, and again, Ashland's done she's done about 3/5, 4/5 of the pitching.
Oh, 'cause that can be tiring on someone's arm, though. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'd have to ask her. We should
Post-game interview,
maybe one day
maybe one day.
get a little warmer because now the sun is creeping down, getting a little chilly.
Fouled back, and
Oh, Olivia making the catch
catch.
off the net.
if only you could play it off the net.
I'm telling you, call it an out.
That should be a rule. They caught it.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
leave
in the
play.
glove. That would make it interesting.
Oh yeah. Did you see where they extended the size of the bases in Major League? Or they did?
Did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they added a pitch clock too.
Okay, trying to speed the game up.
Oh yeah. Some people aren't too big a fan of it.
Now the pitch clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you aren't in the box at a certain time, it's a strike, and if the pitcher doesn't throw the ball after the pitch clock's ran out, it's a ball. So some pitchers aren't a big fan of it because it's kind of, because as a pitcher you kind of control the speed of the game.
Yeah. Ooh, strike
strike
3.
First out of the top of the
Out
5th
number
inning.
1.
I guess earlier we called her
Plate number
Kaylee
16.
Strike.
Yeah.
I guess you could call her
Kaylee.
Kaylee Ball.
Oh yeah.
Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And if she starts getting a few of them looking, we could add a little spell her name with a backwards K instead.
Yeah. That's a good one too. I like that reference. This is Haley Rennert back at the plate.
Oh, I think Olivia did a great job framing that pitch there. I thought that was a strike.
Yeah. Guess not.
Guess not. Well, no, I mean just in general. Like when I looked up, down, I thought it was like right over the plate, but I saw her arm move a little bit. It's a little low, check swing there, and that's one thing is that it always gets me. Sometimes when I do my check swing, I bring my wrist a little too far out, and I always kind of get rung up with a strike call there.
Yeah. It's easy to get caught in two minds, like swing or not swing.
Oh yeah.
Try to stop it and just can't. Now there's a strike.
Oh, yeah. 2-1.
As the sun begins to set in the west over towards the Cloverport area. Cloverport was here for tennis today against Breckinridge County.
I wonder how they're doing.
I think they've wrapped it up at this point.
Probably. It looks like it has. They're just kind of in some after-game practice.
Yeah, or just having some fun.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe both. Practice can be fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm not good at tennis, though. I probably need a little bit of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 3-1. The count here.
Just gonna
That's
send
a
that
fair
down the
ball.
line. She's just gonna.
Skylar's just going to wait for her to tag her.
I thought that'd be a little mean there, but.
Well, I don't know. My fear would be that the batter would get frustrated and try to bowl me over.
Oh yeah. Just
But,
kind of
uh,
drop the shoulder and just tack you down.
Yeah.
Little.
It's legal, though. It's nothing illegal about tagging like that.
To the
Nope.
plate.
Maybe it's just easier because they're just on the
Number
way.
8,
Save you some
Kylie
steps, I
Barker.
guess.
Yeah. Kylie Barker coming up. Kaylee Ball looking to get out of the inning. That's on the
The
ground.
shortstop. Oh, she's gonna fumble it, but can she make the play? Oh. No, that's one thing is these bases are a little bit closer, so.
Yeah, any kind of slight bobble, it's going to be hard to get that runner.
Oh yeah.
And Raylyn, she put her hand up. She owned it.
At least it didn't get past the outfield for extra bases. She's kept a good job keeping it on the infield at least. Keep it in
Mhm.
front of her. That's the big thing, is just keeping the ball in front of you.
Here's Lorelei Strange.
A little low there. 1-0 count. The ball's a little high. It's going to get past Olivia there, and Lorelei will advance to second. And see, there's the pass ball we're talking about with runners on.
Yeah, Kylie Barker picking up second. Lorelei Strange digging in. 2-0. Kind of gotten really quiet here, Nick. Can you kind of hear it? Or can you not hear it, I
But
guess I
you
should
can
say?
hear the silence, I
Yeah.
guess. Maybe they're just really focused.
Yeah.
2-0 there. That's going to be fouled over.
Oh, into the seats.
Ooh. Looks like some unaware fans were.
Number 3, Lorelei Strange is at the plate.
Well, it's a good sound when you hear that metallic bong, because that means it hit the seat
See, not the thud of a
You know-
human head.
of a human, the thud of a human skull.
You don't want anyone getting knocked out on the.
Expert analysis, Nick. I like that.
Oh, what a great catch by Kaylee Ball.
Woo! Woo!
Got some great reaction speed
Yeah.
for that one.
Pitcher for the third
That
out.
got right on her
In the
quickly.
top of the
Oh
fifth.
yeah.
Lady Tigers lead 6 runs.
You know, at this point, the Lady Panthers, they've only got 6 more outs
Coming up to
in the
plate for
game.
Lady Tigers will be Henderson, Ball, and Bayman.
But if the Lady Tigers do put 5 more on the board, this game will be done. Done and dusted. So next, we're going to see coming up Skylar, Kaylee, and Hadley.
You know, that's one thing that would just you just hate to happen is to come out here, travel what is like about an hour and a half drive or 2 hours.
Oh, it'd be maybe between hour and 10, maybe.
And then to get run ruled.
Well, yeah. A little queen over the PA
Oh,
now.
yeah. I like I don't know, I can't think of it. It just kind of left my mind. What is it? Don't Stop Me.
Don't stop me now.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
Having a good time.
Good
Like,
time. Oh yeah. A little bit
Don't
of 80s
stop
there.
me now. Having a good time. Having a ball. All right.
That might have made that one my walk-up song, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stop me now. Don't stop me. Don't stop me.
That's just a great song to listen to while just kind of cruising downtown.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my favorite Queen offering.
I like We Will Rock You. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
But
it's
this one's
a
kinda
good
overplayed a
stadium
little bit,
anthem.
though, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, that's okay. You're My Best Friend. I like that one. Killer Queen. I like that one too. Ooh. Skylar took a hearty cut at that one.
You know, sometimes you're in the box and you just want to take a daddy hack, as they call it in
Is
baseball.
that a term?
In baseball, that's what we call it, a daddy hack. Just
I've never heard that.
It's when you're going there, you're just looking to just swinging the bat as hard as you can, just looking to take it out. And that's going to hit her for, I guess, another.
Yep.
Was that the second
time
she's been hit?
she's been hit. Okay, this season, the Lady Tigers as a group have had 5 hit-by-pitch moments. 4 of them have been Skylar. She's been hit 4 times this
She should
year.
just charge them out at that point.
Oh, no, Nick. Don't advocate for that. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. You're right.
It's not worth getting suspended.
Now
Oh,
it's going to be a pass ball, and Skylar's going to.
advance to second.
Oh, yeah.
She keeps okay. Getting
Carried away.
This music. Getting our music's catchy though.
Oh, yeah. You ever heard that song that's stuck in your head all day? Just
I know
just
one
that
that my number one earworm.
Oh, that's going to fall foul.
Solid contact though.
Oh, yeah. What's your number one earworm?
I don't want to say it. You're going to have it stuck in your head.
What is it?
For those of you watching at home, mute your TV or computer or phone for about the next 10 seconds while I tell Nick this song. Ready? All right, mute it. It's Smash Mouth All Star from Somebody Wants. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be there the rest of tonight. Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. Well, swing and a miss with the ball's going to get passed, and Skylar's going to run to third. And stuck in my head now. All I can think of is Shrek.
Yeah, that's an iconic opening. That's the song. I remember that also from elementary school coming out.
Oh, yeah. Jam into that on the playground with your best buds.
Yeah. Good times. Or times, I should say.
Now-
Not all good.
Do you still talk to any of your elementary school friends? Because
Elementary school friends. That's a good question. Not really. Oh,
oh,
that's through the middle.
that's going to score another run as
Base hit for ball scores.
Kaylee gets on
Skylar
base, and
Henderson.
So second one run, Kaylee's driven in tonight.
she's doing great. And, you know,
Courtesy runner in for ball, Ava Arms.
now for me, I stopped talking to a lot of them after middle school. I kind of made friends with a lot more new people in high school, and that's
Yeah.
who I've been talking to now.
Honestly, I'm trying to think of people from even my high school that I've spoken to recently. I think I've spoken to 2 in the last year, and I really only talked to 2 guys.
Were they like your close friends in high school, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's kind of how it's be with me and my friends after high school. It's a little handful, and then the others are kind of just like acquaintances, I guess. A 1-0 count here, and 2-0 as that one's going to fall away on the outside corner.
We've got a courtesy runner over there. 0-0. That is Ava Arms coming and running for Kaylee Ball.
Seventh grade, it's always good to kind of get your younger players experience, so when they get older.
Yep.
No.
Now, Hadley up there now has had a monster game at the plate. 2 for 2, double and triple, RBI.
Looking to do the same thing here again. Get on base, another base hit, and
Yeah.
we score. I think you said now it'd be 4 more. It'd be a ball game.
5. Yep, 4 more. But we'll see. Oh, that's another shot.
And right field looks like she's going to catch that one.
So
Solid contact, though, just
Yeah.
right at them. And that's just one thing about baseball and softball. You can do everything right, but still
Runner on first and 1 out.
Yeah.
get out.
She's more than contributed tonight, though.
Oh, yeah, she's done her fair share tonight, if not, and then some.
Yep, Delaney Harden grounded out to third in her last at bat. 1 out now. And you have to think,
The ball's low. Great block by the catcher.
yeah, now you have Ava Arms in there to pinch run, and those runners usually are pretty speedy.
Oh, yeah.
So she might be looking maybe to
steal
take a
or
little steal.
looks like she kind of got lucky that the ball got away from the catcher there.
I always get nervous, or I would be nervous if I was the coach and my player. I mean, they know how to run the bases, but when they take that monster lead and they're kind of staring down the catcher.
Yeah. And that's one thing is I don't know, even in baseball, when you get that lead, you kind of have to be ready to get back if the catcher's got the ball because you don't want to hang out there and let them
Yeah. Oh,
Swing and a miss there. What is that? No,
2-2?
it's 2-2
Yeah.
with one out.
it's all right. Now, she put the bat on the ball well in her last at bat, just straight to the third base.
Oh, yeah. So let's see if she can look to do the same thing, except maybe get it out of the way and another base hit down. And ooh,
It's on the
that's gonna be a
ground.
slow roll. It looks
Oh,
hold
bobbled,
it. Oh, and just
but it is an out.
and she advanced
At first, with the
runner
runner
into second
advances
base.
to Up to the plate, number 24, Jada Lucas.
Yep. Jada Lucas coming up. She flew out to second base in her last at bat. Hey, there's your song.
Little outcast there. Oh yeah.
That's what we started us talking about it last time.
I like hearing some of these walk-up songs. Just kind of see that everyone's different kind of taste in music.
Yeah.
Maybe a little strike on the inside there. What's your favorite genre of music?
It's a tough question there. Tough question. I like a lot of music.
You like a little, you said Russian pop from your Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's gonna be shot down to shortstop. But she's just fast enough. She
Safe.
safe and beats
Off
the
the
throw.
bag. Good hit there
Base
from
hit for
Jada.
Lucas.
We'll call that a single.
Runner on
Yeah.
first and third for number 23, Abby
Now,
Dupin.
top of the order. There are 2 outs, but
We had a 2-out rally last time.
there's a chance that we could end the game with these batters coming up. 2 runners on, some solid hitting.
That one's gonna fly.
That's over. She caught it.
Oh yeah.
So we're not ending the game yet.
But
But that's okay. I'm having a good time.
yeah, they still got 2 more innings to work with here
The
for
Lady Tigers
PRP.
put one more run on the board. The score stands
It's Abby's
7-1.
third
Lady
fly
Tigers
out
over
to
the
right
Lady
field
Panthers.
tonight.
As we go
That right
into the
fielder's
top
having a
of the
game
sixth.
herself out here.
Yeah.
You always gotta be ready because you never know. Next thing you know, maybe the left fielder have a few hit
Mm-hmm.
to him. You never know.
Favorite genre of music, though? I don't know. I'd probably go more like favorite bands or stuff like that. I could probably
Yeah.
do that a little easier.
For me, it just depends on the mood and the situation.
Of course, yeah.
No.
I like. I do enjoy. I guess if you're gonna be broad, I like rock music.
Now, indie rock, rock and roll, or just like rock?
I like a lot of music from the 60s and 70s, so I guess of that vibe. So some of my favorite bands, it's gonna sound. I'm gonna roll out. Everybody's gonna be like, "Wow, what a basic guy!" but I've got the fanhood to show it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the Beatles. I like Pink Floyd, Crosby, Stills and Nash, the Moody Blues.
I was gonna say the Beatles, but I thought they were the 50s,
Number
but
19,
I could be
Kendra
wrong.
They're
I'm not sure.
60s.
They're 60s.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, that was from Revolver, from the album Revolver, 1966. Oh, that is a high ball.
Oh, and the left field looks like she's gonna run in and
It's over the
take it
head.
over her head. And that's gonna fall in for a double. Looks like she.
Yeah, that's Kendra Lee reaching. And that is a good way for the inning to start for those wearing red and black.
So stand up double there, and like you said, maybe it looks like PRP's kind of find a way to battle back here.
They got to do something.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
they're not going to just go home.
No.
Nobody's going to be like, yeah, we're out.
Yeah, they're wanting to fight back here.
That's another high one. That's going to be a bloop.
Caught by the center fielder though.
Yeah, that's Abby Dupin out there patrolling.
Nice play at center field for out number 1.
Like we said
Coming
back
to
in
the plate, number 15, Riley
2021,
Beckman.
no fly zone.
What now?
The no fly zone is what we call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure if I follow, but now I think I
Yeah,
do.
no fly balls allowed.
Yeah. No fly zone. I was that was on the ground. Oh, Ray
Oh.
Lynn, very nice. Very nice play. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Way to get the lead runner and the one that they could possibly have to.
Nice play by number 11, Atkinson, for out number
That's
2.
one thing is when it's hit to the shortstop or the third baseman, unless it's a slow roller to third or short, you kind of want to work back and you want to read that throw so that way you can go after they throw it depending on how fast you are. But
Yeah.
that was a great little long arm there by Raylan.
Mm-hmm. Now, Save Strange, second base extraordinaire.
Apparently hitting extraordinaire too. Is that going to
Drifting.
fall into the gap?
They're waving her home. No.
Oh, they're holding her.
Oh, plate second. Nothing doing. Yeah, the bats they're connecting here, and they've seen now Kaylee
About
multiple
3
times.
now,
Yep.
so, yeah.
With runners on second,
But
third,
2
for
outs.
number 2,
Runners on second
Kara
and third.
Buckley.
Buckley coming up to bat. She is a senior, so is an experienced batter. Starting to get a little cool in the shade.
Mm-hmm. But you're still dressed nice and warm.
Yeah, I don't have my gloves. That's up the middle. That's going to score 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to score 2. And Buckley celebrating at first. You like to see that for a PRP fan.
For the Panthers.
Well, that can add it's 2 more runs back and had to try and score
Got
to
2 outs here
in the game.
top of the 6th inning.
Yep. Now the
Runner on first base.
little mound visit
Oh, yeah.
going on. Breckenridge County only needing 4 outs to win this game
Oh,
currently as it stands.
This game's gone by fairly quick, though, hadn't it?
Yeah, well, we started at 5. We've been out for about an hour and a half. So it's 6:32. And I think the sunset today is 7:02 p.m. I think I saw that on the weather app.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully we get out here so that way it won't be too cool when we're
Yeah,
picking things up.
I'm starting to regret not having my gloves. My fingers are starting to get cold.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're naturally cold anyway from what I can when you high-fived me the other day. I think.
Did we? Okay. Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
You.
Mm-hmm. That high five.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, off the top of the
tip
glove?
Maybe they'll be able to recover? Oh, yeah, what a way to recover.
Yes. Nice job to get out of that potential jam. And now Breckenridge County 3 outs away
After the top of the
from the
6th,
victory.
now,
Probably wanting
7-3,
to
Lady Tigers
extend,
go
if
ahead.
possible,
Starting
Oh,
things
yeah.
this
off for the Lady
lead.
Tigers.
It's going to be coming up to bat Raylyn Atkinson. Should be, if they stay in the same players batting, because Abby Dupin, of course, flied out to right
Going to the
field.
plate for the
So,
Tigers this inning.
Let me ask you something.
Atkinson,
With being
Dennison,
broadcasting,
White.
do you ever wish you could have someone broadcast and commentate the soccer games, even though, you're the
We've done it
soccer-
before. Yeah, we've done it before. Yeah. This year, I don't think we did any, but it was we had the huddle camera installed at the football field.
Oh, really?
So we were able to show the games. We just couldn't commentate.
Yeah.
But I have had, we didn't do it this year, but I've had people do it before. Yeah. Actually, we might have had one this year.
Well, if I would have known about it, I would have offered to broadcast and commentate the soccer games.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. I'm not the most knowledgeable person on soccer, but I would have tried my best.
That's all we ask. We won't have any quizzes on that on the air. It's a good sport, though.
That World Cup got really exciting,
Yeah. It's how a lot of people get hooked if they watch that, and they're like, hey, that's not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
But that, of course, is the international playing for your country, which is not the main action.
Oh, yeah.
Because players will have club teams.
Isn't
And-
the World Cup only once every 4 years?
Yep, once every 4 years. Women's World Cup this summer.
Is it?
Yep.
I'll be sure to give that a watch.
in Australia and New Zealand. Our American women are usually in the favorites category
Well, that's good.
and to win the World Cup. But other nations, we used to be a lot better compared to others, but now other countries are closing that gap. So
Oh,
it's a lot more competitive.
They seem to be doing it in pretty warm areas, though. Qatar this year for men, and then I guess you said Australia, New Zealand
Yeah.
for women's.
Yeah,
And I think America's hosting it next for
2026. Yeah, the
America
men's.
and Mexico.
Yeah, and Canada.
On Canada. Yeah, so I
Oh.
forgot North America, really. That's
Mhm.
a high fly ball to center, and she's going to make the snag. Or I said center, but it was more left center.
But the center fielder made the catch.
Well, that's usually where your fastest outfielder is center field. They have to cover some of the most ground.
Next up for the Lady Tigers, number 5,
Olivia Dennis, she, in her last at-bat, had a strikeout, but she also got a single and a walk tonight.
Oh, yeah.
She is the leading average player for the Lady Tigers. I think she's due a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. All right, Nick, I'll make you a deal. If she gets a hit, you don't have to come to school tomorrow.
I think I'll take that deal. I didn't. If she doesn't get, I'm just gonna skip. If she doesn't get on, I'm gonna
All
skip.
right, that's bold. I'll allow it.
Looks like I don't have to go to school tomorrow,
That's
Mr.
right.
Garrett.
I just had a feeling she was going to get on.
Oh,
Coming
yeah.
up to the plate, number 6, Ashlyn White. Courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 1, Jaden Kazee.
Jaden Kazee managed to score last time. And let's see if Breckenridge County can put, I think it's going to need 5 away now. Or
6,
6. Yes, 6.
I think. Yeah, because we're up by 4.
You
We
gotta
need to
win
have
by-
6.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask.
Oh, yeah.
Just any cushion.
Add extra runs to kind of cushion the come back.
Yep. Ashlyn White, Skylar Henderson waiting. Ashlyn showing bunt, pulls
Whoa,
it back.
Jaden's
There
gonna
goes
steal.
Kazee.
Looks like she's up easy.
Kind of got the pants dirty on that one without maybe needing to.
Yeah, it's good to just kind of get that look. Just to look like you played pretty hard.
Yeah, I guess that's
Kazee
true.
advances to second.
When I was younger and I didn't like the way that I didn't get dirty a game, I used to slide out in the infield and the outfield after the game, just to get my pants dirty. Out at first there as we got 2 away. Runner on third. Skylar Henderson up to bat.
Yep, Skylar has been hit by a pitch in the last 2 at-bats.
Number 12, Skylar
She's really
Henderson.
looking to get a hit now.
Yeah, she's ready to give it back. And she did have that very hard hit ball towards second that Save Strange managed to grab. She's digging in. Got around on it, but played by the first base.
Got a little around a little too quick there, yeah, she's a lefty, isn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
lefty.
got around a little too quick then. I don't know why I thought she was a righty for a second. My mind kind of just froze.
That's all right.
After 6 innings played,
There's
the
a
score
ground
is
out,
Lady
but-
Tigers
Oh, yeah.
7,
3
Lady
outs.
Panthers 3.
Remaining for
Heading into
PRP.
the top of the 7th.
3 outs on the
Starting things off for the Lady
on the
Panthers will be
on the board
Leonard
needed.
Barker
Cassandra
Strange.
just kind of out
And
here.
like to
We're just
join
kind
us
of
on the scoreboard, like to thank Brandenburg
out here
Telecom,
just
Save
hanging
Right,
out.
Family of Pharmacies, First State Bank, and Brad Hawkins.
So Nick, we may be close to this broadcast ending, and then we got an extended break. We're not going to have any stuff over spring break, and so we will be back the week of April 10th. That is the week of our prom, April 15th, that Saturday, and I think you need to go. Just go have fun.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
What if I go if you go?
That'll be good. Yeah. We can,
We can high five.
oh, yeah, high five.
No. The theme, isn't it? What's the theme? Night
it's a
in
night-
Havana?
I think so.
That could be fun
Remember
on the
that,
fashion standpoint.
Reminds me of that one, like, Havana song. I think it's by Camille. I can't pronounce her name.
I don't know if I know this one, what you're going for here.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after the broadcast. Maybe.
Okay. Coming up to bat is number 16, Haley Rennert.
Cool.
And Kaylee is looking to go the
Starting things
distance
off, number 16,
and
Rayleigh
throw a complete
Haley
game.
Rennert.
Oh, yeah.
You know, coming into this game, she had not gone the distance in any game, but this could be
The first.
the first.
It's a little high outside.
1-1.
That's the pitch that a lot of people will chase. It's usually that outside pitch, but
Oh, yeah. Run it down. Okay, here it
Go.
Swinging
Swinging a
comes.
contact.
I guess that's
foul tip.
a tip. Yeah.
Yeah, he put his hands up, so it was fouled.
1, 2.
Dead ball.
2, 3 outs away. A lot of support here tonight.
I mean, we got a few people out for Breckinridge County, but that's always good to see.
That is a shallow ball. That is tracked by Abby.
Oh, yeah, great catch.
Abby is pretty quick.
Some people say running back on the ball is the hardest, but for me, it's just always trying to run and catch those shallow balls because you're got real limited time for that. You got to be right there and under it, and maybe even a diving play.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can even try like an Eric Barr diving play and dive when you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Like he did a few years ago. That's what we call it when you kind of make a dive or style when you don't have to.
2 outs away.
Oh, strike one there.
Yep, this is Kylie Barker coming in. She managed to kind of start a little bit of that 2-run last inning.
Maybe she can look to start something again here for PRP. We got 4 outs to play with, or 5, I mean. Well, they got 6 outs. No, 5.
That's
Don't know why I thought 7. I don't know where I got 7 from.
They've only got 2 more, Nick, and this game will be over. We're in the top 7th here.
We got 4 more outs to play with now.
Huh?
I don't know. Hold on.
So we're in the top 7th. We are ahead, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have to
Well, I mean,
bat.
PRP's got 4 outs left. They could because 4 strikes. I meant.
Oh, strikes. There you go.
I don't. Was I saying outs?
Outs, yeah.
I thought I was saying strikes.
Yeah,
Mr.
maybe you were, but
I think I said outs on. Yeah, 4 strikes. I meant.
that's a great catch by Raylyn Atkinson.
Oh yeah.
And Kaylee Ball, 1 out from having a complete game victory. Her first complete game victory of the season is right there.
Right at the fingertips. Let's see if she can pull it through.
This is top of the order, Lorelei Strange. So if you need a comeback, it's a good place to start it.
Top of the lineup, yeah, where your better hitters usually stand.
But the Lady Tigers looking to end it down.
Oh yeah. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh,
There you go.
went around on that one.
This is a rather mysterious game. We don't have any stats posted from PRP, like you said at the beginning of the game. But from what it looks like, PRP can hit the ball if they just can do it consecutively and just get string base hits together.
Yep, that's 1 and 2. Renekton, 1 and 2. Connecting on that one, I'm sorry.
You said renecting, is that what you said?
Renekton, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I was going to say
Mr. Garrett's word of the day.
rotated on that one quickly. Connecting on that one. What's wrong with me? 1 and 2. 2 outs.
Mr. Garrett's word of the day right there.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Ooh, high outside.
2-2. Could be the last pitch right here.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that one's fouled back.
Ooh,
And
heads
she's fighting to
up.
stay alive.
In the seats.
Like,
yeah.
love to hear that metallic sound, though, like you said.
What did you say earlier? Not the thud of a human skull.
Yeah.
In the next couple minutes, thank you.
Two. It's on the ground. That is a. Oh.
That rolled foul. Looks like last minute. I thought that was kind of fair, honestly.
That ball was. But from here, it looked fair. Looked like it was right over the bag, but he's got a better view than we do.
Yeah.
It's not going easy. Strange.
She's fighting. That's what you're supposed to do in these situations. Just fight.
I mean, if she gets on. Okay. Chance for Delaney Harden to end the game.
Oh, and she drops it.
Oh, but she makes the throw to second. Almost got her.
Almost.
Strange on second.
Strange wasn't giving up easy on that one.
No, she hung in there for that at bat for sure. Hats off. Olivia Dennis saying, "Let's do this thing."
Two
Get it
outs
over with.
for number 19, Kendra Lee.
Kendra Lee had a big hit last AB, so she could move it on. They still need 4 to
Come back.
to get there.
Ball's low out or outside.
Swing through it hard comes the line from the third base coach.
I don't think you want to swing through it easy.
Yeah,
It won't go anywhere.
it's true. It's on the ground.
Shortstop. Oh, and she's gonna bobble it.
Oh, now Nick, the runner there, I guess has every right to run across the front of Ray Lynn, but it almost seemed like she kind of got in her way.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, but that's because she wasn't standing in the way, and the runner didn't like intentionally like cause any mess up. So I think that's kind of a.
To the plate,
Yeah.
the Lady Panthers, number 7,
'Cause
Brinley
Raylan had
Bradford.
all the right to go and field that ball, but the runner also had all the right to go and run.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just looking to end the game. But Bratcher's up. She's pitched well.
So she can hit well.
Good job by Olivia. Keep that in front. And, you know, we don't know any stats for PRP about their power. We don't know if she's a power hitter. Maybe she got several home runs. One swing. It's almost over, Nick. We're getting the warmth.
Well, one more swing here. I think this could. We got a runner on first, this could tie the game sheets and one over. Couldn't it? No,
be
my
down
math's a
one.
little off. That I'm sorry. I thought this was a runner on second.
Thought we were loaded up.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite.
She could be though. Could be if they get on this. She gets on base.
That
with a
could make
single.
things interesting.
Or, well, no, because if she gets on. Yeah.
Could make things interesting indeed.
I think Kaylee's looking to get her first shot out of the game.
Oh, Hadley's tracking it back.
Oh,
What a
great
catch
catch
over
by
her
Hadley.
shoulder. What a game she had.
She went 2 for 3 with 2 amazing catches at second base.
Yeah.
to-
Woo, that's a hard ball to track.
Ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Tigers win over the PRP Panthers.
All right.
7-3.
That's 7-3.
Out to Lady Tiger
Lady Tigers on
final
top.
score.
Please be safe going home, and we'll see you in the next time.
Nick, you got any final thoughts?
Glad to see that they were able to come back and get a great inning going, to get some energy going, to put us up top. And it was close, but it wasn't as close as we thought it would have been.
Yeah, we kind of had that big 5-run.
Inning, 2
inning.
outs,
Yeah.
rally.
Really extended that extended the lead, and then never looked back. Nick, it was fun. We'll do it again sometime.
Sounds good.
But for Nick Howard, this has been Breck Live. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
See ya.